Today I've got a fun update for you on the brand new Sun Princess. Also some information you might find helpful if you're going to visit Bermuda or Crete. We're going to talk about non-smoking casinos. Hopefully we'll get more of those as things roll forward, but I want to let you know who has the most. Quick updates on our Christmas Market River Cruise and lots more. So let's go ahead and get started. Hi there, this is Allison with Let's Go Travel Tips. Today is Tuesday. It is May 28th of 2024, and I want to just give you a quick message here at the top about our Christmas Market River Cruise. We have already got that planned, and we have got some people signed up to come with us. We're going to be sailing on Alma Waterways on their ship named the Alma Magna, and it'll be from December 7th through December 14th of 2025. It's going to start in Vilshofen, Germany, which is closest if you want to fly into Munich there, and it will end in Budapest, Hungary. The reason that I'm telling you about this far out is because, if you can believe it or not, it's filling up. I'm not the only person booking in this group, and so I just wanted to let you know, if that's something that you're thinking of doing and you want to go ahead, you might want to think about it sooner than later. No pressure either, for heaven's sakes, but I just wanted to bring you up to date on that. We are going to have a lot of really cool stops during the course of that trip, and so like I said, we're going to be leaving from Vilshofen. We're going to stop in Passau, Linz, Austria, Passau, Germany, Linz, Austria, which is the jumping off point to go to Salzburg. Also Milk, Austria, Spitz. We're going to have an overnight in Vienna. Then we're going to see Bratislava, then heading on to Budapest with an overnight in Budapest, and then you disembark early in the morning. They are going to have the pre and post extensions available. You can do pre in Prague or Munich, and you can do the post in Budapest. I'm leaning towards doing the pre in Prague and the post in Budapest, but I'm still thinking. If I don't do that, we'll do the pre in Munich and the post in Prague. But at any rate, I wanted to let you know about that. So if you're interested in coming with the funnest people to go on a river cruise with, you go ahead and sign up. Just send me an email, letsgotraveltips@gmail.com. And you can also put your questions in the comments. Share if you've been on a river cruise. I am not going to do this a lot of times. The year that we do that, I'm going to miss the Christmas pageant that our sweet little granddaughter is going to be in. Luckily, I won't be missing it this year. She's just starting kindergarten, and they do it every year at her school that she will be attending. And so I can't do this every year. So don't think I'm going to do this every year. So if you want to come, sign up, because I can't keep missing that. Now, the next thing, let's talk about sailing out of Baltimore. I am really excited that both the Carnival Pride and Royal Caribbean's Vision of the Seas are once again sailing from Baltimore. You might recall that they were sailing from Baltimore before that container ship hit the bridge, and the whole horrible, the bridge came down, people lost their lives. So a Let's Go family member is on the Vision of the Seas, and so I'm going to share with you what she said. She was so gracious to send me those photos. And so as they were sailing past the wreckage there, she said they did observe a moment of silence for the people that lost their lives there. And so that was a really important moment. And she said that it was, of course, to all of us, it would be really hard to see that. And I am glad that they're getting cruising going out of there, though, because I know that people's jobs rely on that. So I'm glad that's up and going again. Now, they are having a wonderful cruise on Vision of the Seas. She says the crew is excellent. She said the food is superb, and they have not even eaten in any of the specialty dining rooms. They have just dined in the main dining room. It's a special family group, and so of course we had it set up that they would have dining tables reserved together, and sure enough they did. So they're having a wonderful time. Here's what you need to know if you're going to be going to Bermuda. She said that right there at the port, there's a lot to do. You can just walk around and see things. There's a snorkeling beach that you can walk to about 5 minutes away. There's places to go shopping. You can rent cars, sea-doos, mopeds, motor scooters. You can walk around, see historical markers, do some shopping if you would like to. And just said it was absolutely wonderful. She also said that they had a special Memorial Day program on board the ship. And she said they did an excellent job with that. and it was a very moving and special experience there as well. So I am glad to hear that everything is going really well on Vision of the Seas. Alrighty, a really fun update for everyone. We keep waiting to hear when everything is going to be running on that beautiful new Sun Princess. Well, sounds like Love by Brito is finally up and running. So I am really, really excited to hear from anyone who has experienced that. Let me know. I have a cruise booked in a long time on the Sun Princess, but the dining's not showing up. So let us know how much that costs. And if you've experienced it, let us know what you think. I am really excited to hear about that. It's been a long time coming. Also, our Let's Go family member who is on the Sun Princess, I really appreciate her letting us know that they're in the port. They are calling in the port there of Hania on Crete, and she said that they did not have success with getting a taxi or the town bus. Now, when we were there in March, they actually had a shuttle, Princess did, that you could take from the port area over to the main part of the town there in Hania. And at that time, I reminded everybody, you can go walk around there a little bit, get something to eat, a little bit of shopping. Not a lot of souvenirs, though, if that's kind of what you're looking for. I got shoes and a purse. So it's more that kind of shopping. And so there's a little bit to see there, but really, really to see what Crete is known for, you need to go over to Heraklion, and that is Drive. And so book an excursion if you're going to go to Crete is my best advice. There is so much to see. It is remarkable. They have one of the top archaeological museums in the whole world right there in Heraklion. They've got the Palace of Knossos. Beautiful, lots of places to eat, lots of shopping. So that's what I would recommend, and I really appreciate her letting us know that it wasn't really working out well to take any transportation into the town there of Hania. So let us know what it looks like when you're there next, okay, everyone who goes, because it really helps everyone be really well prepared. Someone else asked about the Sun Princess stopping in Kotor, Montenegro, and I have not heard of any port calls by the Sun Princess in the port of Kotor recently. I keep hearing from people about their stops in Bar. Sounds like they have some really good excursions going. You can even get an excursion that will take you over to Kotor, but unfortunately you missed that beautiful, beautiful sail in, which is just spectacular, sailing in and sailing out. And so I don't know if that's going to be on the horizon for the Sun Princess soon or not. The way things have gone this season, we'll have to see for next year, but you might want to consider another ship if you very specifically want to go to Kotor. It is absolutely breathtakingly beautiful. It is so beautiful to sail, and there is so much history in that region, and you shouldn't miss it if you can have the chance to visit. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, will you please go ahead and hit that subscribe button? We'd really love to have you here with us. We share a lot of really important news, and we're all in this together. And if you appreciate my updates, will you please give this video a thumbs up as well? Thank you so very much. Let's talk for just a minute about non-smoking casinos. I know that there is a lot of, on both sides, people who like to smoke really appreciate that when you are playing in the casino, that you have the option to smoke. People who don't like smoking really wish that all of the casinos would be smoke-free. Well, on 10 of Carnival's ships, you have the option to have a little bit of non-smoking. When I was on the celebration last November, you might remember that I pointed out that there are two sides to the casino, and going down the middle of that area is, the hallway that has the elevators and everything. But on one side is a non-smoking casino, and on the other side is a smoking casino. Of course, the smoke will waft out. They've got those sliding glass doors, you walk up to them and they open and close to try to keep some of the smoke in. But when we were sitting in the theater for the presentations, we would not want to sit on the side because I'm very sensitive to cigarette smoke, or any smoke really. Even campfires give me a hard time, just so you know. But I wouldn't want to sit on the side of the theater that had the casino on that side because you could smell the smoke. But so it's lovely that it gives people the option. And so there are some of the ships now that have that. So the brand new ones, the Mardi Gras, the Celebration, the Jubilee, they all have that kind of setup. And also they've got 3 ships, the Carnival Dream, the Magic, and the Breeze, they also have a setup. So they've got a non-smoking and a smoking casino area, as well as the Firenze and the Venezia. Those two also have non-smoking casino areas. One thing I think everybody should keep in mind is on the ships, they still have smoking areas set aside. And so that's not your only place to smoke. And when we were on the Sun Princess, I've had questions about people asking me what the smoke was like on the Sun Princess. I did walk through the casino several times while it was open and everybody was playing. And I did notice, and people did share, that they are particular. They try to keep people only smoking when they're actively playing. They don't want you to come in there and sit down and smoke. And they'll invite you to go to a smoking area on the ship for that. It was, I would say, average smoky for a casino. But the thing to keep in mind with that, though, is that when you're in port, the casinos are non-smoking. They all are. The only time the casino becomes an area that you can smoke is when the ship is underway and the casino is open, and then you can smoke there if it's a smoking area of the casino. Alrighty. A fun thing to know is the Carnival Splendor sails year-round from Sydney, Australia. And in Australia, that country has the rule that it's against the law to smoke in an enclosed area, and so that spills over to the requirements for this Carnival Splendor. So that is an entirely non-smoking casino on board that ship. So let me know in the comments if you use the casino. Do you appreciate that you can smoke there? Do you wish there wasn't smoking there? I understand both sides of that. So let me know what you think. Now, I have a question for you all. I thought it would be kind of fun to talk about this in the comments. If you were booking your trip and you thought that you were buying a trip to Australia and you accidentally bought plane tickets to Austria instead, tell me, what would you do when you got there? Would you immediately start trying to rebook? And I understand that part of that would be what you've got lined up in Australia, but if you were just going to go sightseeing, would you immediately buy that expensive ticket to get down to Australia? Would you just say, well, I'm in Austria now, and revamp your travel plans and go forward there in Austria? Some of the most, lovely things happen unexpectedly at the same time. We have plans and we need to follow through with them sometimes. So let me know what you would do. I thought that would be a fun thing to talk about. And tomorrow I'll tell you what I would do. So it's really nice to be here with you. Thank you for joining me today. I'll see you all here again tomorrow, and I'll be talking to you all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.